Comfort. Comfort is something that I'm not in abundance of. Meaning, an external source of comfort. Actually, that's the problem. An internal source of comfort. Okay. I believe the term is. I forgot it already. But like a source of comfort. Okay. So, what has led to most of my discomfort? A lack of self confidence. So, for most of my time, I have I have lived with I guess I can say heartache. Uh, Usually the first thing that comes to my mind. Heartache, disappointment in myself and in other areas as well. And whenever I get real, whenever it gets real bad, and I don't have enough confidence in myself, or I don't have enough, it's basically confidence. When I don't have enough confidence in myself, I seek out comfort. All humans do it. We will seek out comfort because what else? We need to. We want the pain to go away. Okay. I turn to, which most people do, is food. So comfort food. When when I first got hired as an instructor back in 2001, I started having an income of my own. Right. It wasn't regulated by my parents or anything. So now all of a sudden, I have access to food, all this wonderful food. And what did I learn were good foods in high school to eat? Carne asada fries, carne asada burritos, all the foods I wanted to eat, but I couldn't because one, I didn't have my own money, and two, because I didn't have my own money, my parents had to buy my food, and they wouldn't buy it for me. So what did I do? I splurged. I secretly splurged. I had a vehicle to drive, little tiny pickup truck, still in my backyard. I had a pickup truck to drive. I had income. I could eat whatever I wanted. And I was still going to college. Oh yeah, lunchtime was pickup time. So I used food a lot to bring me comfort. The food tasted so good. Like what's a carrot? Carrot doesn't make me feel good. Or cauliflower? Ugh. That doesn't make me feel good. Broccoli? Ow. Anyway. So comfort food. That was the number one source for me to feel better about myself. For having a lack of self confidence, it was the only way I could feel good. The only way to feel comfort was through eating food. I see pictures of myself when I was younger, and then, compared to me now, I was I was wearing size 5 uniforms on me, and those size 5s fit relatively loose. Now I wear size 6. So from there to here. And so when I started to change my diet because I had to, right? I have a goal. I'm going to go back in to a size 5 uniform. What happened? Not having a lot of self-confidence, I had to find a different source of comfort. I was in this mode from the first time I earned my first paycheck. I want to buy the things that I couldn't buy when I was younger. Because I didn't grow up. I mean, I didn't. I mean, I'm glad I'm not a spoiled guy, right? That my parents didn't spoil me rotten. I turned into a much different person. But I wanted to have things that I couldn't get when I was younger. I asked my parents for this, they wouldn't give it to me. I asked them for that, they wouldn't give it to me. Even in food, right? The food was, I wanted supersized French fries. I only get a small. And everyone that gets their first paycheck, I believe, is going to splurge on the things they can get. Their first paycheck, especially if they're still living at home with mom and dad. Where was I going with that? So here I am, I'm splurging, and I discovered that I like to shop. I like to shop for gadgets, toys. Um, first I find the cheapest and the fastest stuff, right? And they will also have the cheapest quality as well. But as I learn more stuff or learn how to bargain, I would get more things, and then that gave me a rush. Wow, this flashlight cost me normally $50, but I got it for $20. Yeah. So the hunt for items such as that, and then the ability to bring the price down, it gave me confidence. Going, yeah, oh yeah, I can do something with this. Yeah, right. And so I needed to practice. So how do you practice buying stuff? You just buy more stuff. You make a lot of mistakes along the way, of course. But you practice, and practice, right? So now I had two ways to comfort myself. One, comfort food. Two, buying stuff. And so I quickly became a collector. I collected toys, right? I have a lot of Voltrons here. I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These small pieces of paper are cardboard, where their play value increases their monetary value. So this thin little piece of cardboard with a shiny little front, I would pay like $50 for a single piece of those, because of the card's ability to win tournaments, or it's a very powerful card. So I spent money collecting, a lot of money. Yu-Gi-Oh, collecting toys like Voltrons and Transformers. I like big robots. I collected airsoft guns, which are now being heavily regulated, and I don't even play the game anymore, so I've got to... Well, anyway, why am I thinking about all of this? Because I'm now down to trying... I'm currently trying to break those habits. I've been wanting to break them, but they were hard. Why were they hard? Because I forgot why I started them in the first place. Because of self-confidence. I'm doing I guess I'll call them exercises. I'm going through self-development program. I call it a program where it raises my self-confidence, and I've been able to have some good enough success through this program. I'm able to say, okay, I don't need all this stuff. I don't. I don't need to collect complete sets of everything. If I'm gonna buy something, I have to assess myself with these questions. Do I want this? Do I need this? How will this help me? What's the benefit of having this? And usually, when I come up with more than one no answer, no more than one answer that's no, I don't get it anymore. My confidence isn't as high as I would like it to be. It's not. But it's gonna be a slow and slow and slow process. Just like when I tell my students about stretching, it's a slow process. It's not gonna happen overnight. You have to be patient. Just take it slow. Take it slow. The slower the better. Because the slower you go, the longer lasting it will be. So food still tastes good. Okay, it still tastes good. But now I eat less. I have desired to fit back into my size 5 uniforms. Collections, I have stopped almost all of them because all of this stuff. Because I'm in my storage right now. If you don't get it, I'm in my storage. All of this stuff is. Can I take it with me to the grave? Right? If I were to go, pass away, could I take all this with me to the grave? If I were to move, maybe to another state, how difficult is it going to be for me to move all of this stuff? It's not great. So I stopped collections and I'm selling, so I'm getting some money back. I'm not going to get everything back because these items, and some of them are hard to sell. They're going to be sold for a lower price than what I got it for. But that's what I'm working on right now, and I've come a good long way, but there's still a much longer road ahead. Still a much longer road. Maybe for the next 4 years, 5 years, when I turn 40, I will have accomplished a little past half of my goal. But collections, I'm done. If there's something new I want to collect, I slap myself in the face and I say no. And then what I do, I go and work on my self-confidence some more. Every now and then, of course, I'll indulge in the pizza. I'll indulge in a hamburger. I have a real weakness for potatoes. So, like Church's Chicken, they have these crinkle cut French fries that I cannot resist. And only Church's Chicken cooks them the way I like it. Other places like Del Taco, maybe even L&L Barbecue, they have crinkle cut fries, but they're soggy. Church's Chicken, whew, those crinkle cut fries come out crispy, and they stay crispy even though they're cold. That's the best part about them. See, I'm getting excited. But I will just eat my carrots and be a healthier man. Okay, see you later.